Hey, Super Fourth graders. Miss McCormick again. I'm a speech language pathologist and a reading specialist. I live in Bossier City, Louisiana. So if you're from another part of the country or from another country, I'm definitely from the south of the United States. We're going to be doing our words for the story of Lewis and Clark and Me. And all of these forms can be found on my Edmodo page. Edmodo is a teacher and educational organizing group. And you can join my group by typing in the code TIRM6Z. I have all of my forms and links to the videos there. I want to remind you that we're doing what's called phoneme grapheme mapping. Phonemes are sounds, graphemes are letters. So we're attaching the letters that go with the sounds of our words. It's suggested just to watch and listen for the first time so that you can hear and process the information that I'm saying. And then afterwards you can watch it again as many times as you'd like and pause or stop the video as you need to so that you can write down in your own page how to spell out the words and process how they're spelled again. I do want to show you this book. My poor book is tearing up because I use it so much. But I use this as a reference guide, Phonics and Spelling Through Phoneme Grapheme Mapping by Catherine Grace. It's an excellent resource. I learned how to do phoneme grapheme mapping through a college course, and we use this resource. I wanted to show you the pages that we're going to be using today. So our words in this week have the long I sound and the long A sound. And there's a few different spellings of those vowel sounds. So I wanted to show you that. For the long I sound, all of our words have IGH. And IGH represents one sound, so it goes in one box. This says that it's in the middle of a base word, but as you can see, some of the words on our list are here. Sigh, the I is the last sound, so it's at the end of the word. Also, thigh is at the end of the word. So it can be in the middle of the base word or the end of the base word. We'll also be doing long A vowel sounds. The long A patterns we'll be doing is the EIGH. EIGH is representing one sound, so it will go in one box. A can also be represented with the AI. Let me show it in the box here. So AI in the middle of a base word. Also AY at the end of a base word. So whatever is representing the sound goes in one box. That's why there can be 4 letters in one box, because it's representing one sound. So let's get started with our words. The first word we will do, let me push the autofocus button right quick. Hang on just a second. It's going to go blurry and then clear again. There we go. So our first word's going to be sigh. I. There's only 2 sounds in that word, so we only use 2 boxes. The first sound is the F. The next sound is I. All the spellings for this week with the long I, we'll put the long I out here, is IGH. IGH goes in one box because it's representing one sound. The next word is right. I will turn right at the light. There's only 3 sounds, so we use 3 boxes. The first sound is The next sound is I. I-G-H. T. It's the T. Right. Slight. It will rain very slightly. That means just a little bit. Slight. O-I-T. The first sound is O, I, G, H in one box. And the next sound is T, slight. The next word is thigh. The ball hit my thigh. I. My tongue is out, the air is quiet. That's the voiceless TH. TH goes in one box because it's making one sound. The next sound is I, I-G-H, thigh. It's a part of your leg, thigh. The next word is tight, tight. T, I, T. The first sound is T. I, I-G-H, T, tight. The next word's a longer word. Let's say it slowly so we can do all the sounds. Frighten, frighten. Sound it out. I, T, The first sound is the F. You make the hook first, and then you cross it. It's the R. Now, teachers, sometimes we're taught that a blend should go in one box, but that's not actually true. When we're doing these boxes, which are called Elkonin boxes, because the gentleman's last name of Elkonin created this style of spelling and using these boxes. And Elkonin boxes, each sound is represented by a separate box. So the F is a separate sound from the R. The TH goes in one box because it represents one sound. That's why they're in one box. So the boxes represent sounds, not letters. So our word frighten. I, I-G-H, T. Is a short E. Please make your E the right way. Push out, up, down, and around. Your E, the bottom of the E should touch the writing line. The next sound is at the end. Frighten. That's a two-syllable word because we've got two vowel sounds. I and E. Frighten. The syllable break is right here. Frighten. The next word is highway. I, W, A. The first sound is the H. I, I-G-H. W, W is the W. A at the end of a base word, most of the time is spelled with an A-Y. Those two letters are representing one sound, A. If you want to put the long mark or macron over the top of the A. Please do not use the little song that a lot of people use. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That works only 34% of the time. So, because it doesn't happen the majority of the time, it is not a good rule to go by. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Does not work most of the time. So please do not remember it that way. Just remember the pattern. A-Y at the end of a base word says A. Speaking of A, now we're going to do the words that have the long A sound. So, move my page up. Long A version. We're going to do the E-I-G-H first. E, let me put it in one box. I was going to make it bigger, but I'm not. E-I-G-H equals long A sound. Let me pause the video right now so that this doesn't get too long. We'll come back for the second part for the long A sound.